Yeah, you, man, I'm talking to you. Come over here, man, let me holler at you for a second. Yo, put the ball down, man. Some real shit. Listen. What's up, little fella? I know you're happy and feeling hopeful. I know you play with a sense of love and your heart is noble. I know you vocally haven't learned to express whatever repressed trauma. You're still young, you feel it less. And unless you talk about it, it follows you like a cloud. Or some heavy baggage you had to drag through a crowd. But for now, it's just a drop in the well, you shake it off. Never speak it again till your career's taking off. But we often overlook what we look upon in the rear view. You never touch a drug cause your parents won't let it near you. You dabble with addiction to money, women, and stardom. But the camera lens can be a narcotic, don't try to bargain. If you barter with a sense of morality, more tragedy befalls the foundation. I hope you found you some patience. I hope you don't put your faith in man, it never helps. Even trust could be a vice. Some advice to my younger self. Some advice to my younger self. Just advice to my younger self. Some advice to my younger self. Even trust could be advice, some advice. And I tell you, never play it safe and never settle for second. Never hesitate, not even just for a second. Never second guess if you say it, then manifest it. But be careful who you say it to, so people are trying to test it. If you think, use reflection. Have sex, then use protection. If you meet a girl and don't, then make sure you have a connection. If she keeps it, then you stuck with that woman, don't wanna hear it. If she doesn't, then the guilt you feel later will kill your spirit. Make sure you earn some money, but money is not your God. Just a means to purchase things. Put family before your job. Put God before your family and love before your lust. Protect yourself at all times. Put truth before trust. Never fuss with ignorant folks, actions are much louder. You retreat to keep the peace, that does not make you a coward. If you focus on you, you can never go unfelt. Not a lecture, just a lesson I give to my younger self. Some advice to my younger self. Just advice to my younger self. Some advice to my younger self. Even trust could be advice, some advice.
It's not a question of what I'm going to do. It's not a question.
It's not a question at all. I sit and watch and put it all in these bars. They say
It's not a question.
it's not a doubt in my mind. I see the plot, I'm looking out for what's mine. They say
It's not a question.
it's not a question at all. I sit and watch and put it all in these bars. They say
It's not a question.
I write my life in the lines and take what's rightfully mine. There's no question. I used to view my worth as different. I grew up in a church as Christian. Kids threw rocks at the house we lived in, and dead rats in our backyard. Who did this? Few suspicions, abusive visions, accused of mixing. I'm used to this, but it's useless to use wisdom when you've been pigeonholed and told it should never amount to nothing. No potential, so essential, it sent you down an eventual spiral. I read the Bible, I quoted scriptures. I used to meet on Saturdays with the Jehovah's Witness. We had a debate over the race and those brochure pictures. I read him, I eyed, he sighed back and said it was sickness, no forgiveness, and no credentials to make the claim. He's just regurgitating what he had been taught first. I'll take the blame, I'll take the crown, rip out the jewels and feed the people. The one rapper to lyrically move the needle, no question. It's not a question at all. I sit and watch and put it all in these bars. They say it's not a doubt in my mind. I see the plot, I'm looking out for what's mine. They say it's not a question at all. I sit and watch and put it all in these bars. They say I write my life in the lines and take what's rightfully mine, there's no question. Every day's a fucking gimmick and every play's a new facade. Every master of ceremonies, a master of mirage that is masquerading, the matter's baiting, the masses waiting, emasculating any facet of portrait of blackness that's portraying, or agitating to Tinseltown with a stencil down. They trace with a haste that is based on the potential found in urban dollars and demographics. Through simple tactics, they taxing the poorest of people, the illest equipped to match it. Attached to comics, we marvel at they barrage instead of the real life superheroes. El Hajj, Malik Shabazz, I beat the odds. Took a page from his art to buy, thought I ought to try to find some understanding. I stand on my own. Are y'all surprised? Are y'all divided? We all are biased. Who's throwing stones? Your glass house was constructed upon a mobile home. So fragile and brittle, that's why they have to be little. The true future is destined without a question. It's not a question at all. I sit and watch and put it all in these bars. They say it's not a doubt in my mind. I see the plot, I'm looking out for what's mine. They say it's not a question at all. I sit and watch and put it all in these bars. They say I write my life in the lines and take what's rightfully mine. There's no question. Waiting for you when the pain stops, walking between the raindrops. Waiting for you when the pain stops, walking between the raindrops. Waiting for you when the pain stops, walking between the raindrops. Waiting for you when the pain stops. Yo, we walking. And he was barely 17, started to study music and delve deeper. Had an affection for voice inflection and verbal ether. No speech for the trappers, he's more concerned with the trapper keepers. Keeping his raps in his binder, out of the sight of teachers. He speaks to the kids that he's familiar with. Roaming the halls, hauling his ass to his class like a chameleon is. Blended with the student body, embodying pious desires. He looks at life through a lens without a social bias. It's buying him time so he can find what his purpose is. His average grades are a barricade to a certain beard. Asserting himself is a luxury that he can't afford. His mental health's a concern his family just ignores. He found solace in the promise of the instrumentals he downloaded from YouTube. It's incidental. He studied Tupac, Biggie, Wu-Tang and all the masters. A wealth of knowledge, decided to write another chapter. Waiting for you when the pain stops, walking between the raindrops. Waiting for you when the pain stops, walking between the raindrops. Waiting for you when the pain stops, walking between the raindrops. Waiting for you when the pain stops. We walking. Fascinated by the culture, he sat on his granny's sofa with his headphones fully attached to his ear, smearing a red tone. A tactical game to aim controllers at the television. Compared to friends, his taste in music is very different. He's into the boom bap. It's safe to assume that makes him a pariah, outcast and an outlier. He tried to conform, but it's forcing his inclination. He likes to feel a challenge. His peers appear impatient. He's pacing between his house and the train station. Homies from the block seem shocked when they hear him making the same statement. Fuck the beat if the lyrics ain't saying nothing. You can lean on the lean, but I'd rather wait for some substance. Something's brewing beneath the surface. He said it's gotta be more than life to fucking and getting high. We need a purpose. We need to purchase some shelter until the pain stops. Until then, I'll be walking between the raindrops. Waiting for you when the pain stops, walking between the raindrops. Waiting for you when the pain stops, walking between the raindrops. Waiting for you when the pain stops, walking between the raindrops. Waiting for you when the pain stops. We walking. Yeah. Yo. Locksmith, Apollo Brown. Yo, bear witness, the highest examination of litmus, a verbal firebomb for whatever Bible you lie upon, a quiet storm via song, I alarm. That rapper you feel for is a billboard for Viacom. By and large, I try to dodge the bias strong arm of opinions that barely follow entire songs. I was wrong, decided to write a pious psalm, tried to buy his time, was tired and couldn't find the brawn. Non-compliant soldier, I rap to a higher quota. I am bolder, don't put me next to guys you hold up. You can't compare a Diet Cola to an Ayatollah. I invoke the type of foresight that they provided Noah. No, I know no boundary, fuck the clownery. Niggas be acting out so you wonder why there's a frown on me. That's for all of the jealous niggas surrounding me. Ignore my accolades but flinch at the very sound of me. Badass, curly-headed and spoiled. Tripped at Durant Square cause the drug dealers were royal. Faux Louis V sweatsuit I couldn't soil. Black medallion and a heavyweight belt made out of foil. Fake is the face-to-face that I faced on a daily basis for people causing my blood to boil. Fake is the reason they gave for instigating invasion, invading my father's country for oil. Toil with the thought of complacency. There's a hole in the vacancy in my soul, so I responded with latency. Lately I've been focused on more things in front of me. Front of me if you wish till I put your bitch in a summary. Some of these rap niggas resent what I've been doing. Ruin the social norm, uniform to you and your little fake ass social media babble, regressing us all back to chattel. I know that I'm the difference maker, the syncopator, I sense the favor. You journalists give the artist that's already with a major. My major was African diaspora, so my response is laughter. Every time you quote a rapper, I know the fascination begins with a lack of patience with pen, and in fact you base it within. So I'm back embracing my sins, back displaying my faults only because I'm wiser. A reservoir for bars sprouted out of a geyser. Self-guided, I felt slighted, I dealt flies on windshields. Pursuing your dreams could cost a lot. Fantasies on how the bosses talk. You know, exotic belts made from animal pelts. Ocelot, I was taught better to cross the block, whether you lost or not, whether you weather it all and toss a thought. If ever you watch the pot, I've been prosecuted and profited from. Now I just watch it with an understanding and stand in my spot till it's done. Yeah. 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 Slow down, watch yourself, love. Slow down, come again, love. Slow down, watch yourself, love. Slow down. And she was beautiful, brazen, intelligent, and confident. Told me your innermost demons were pure confidence. We complement each other to balance out what ain't consummate. The consequence of bond that is unbroken, a common fence. A kind of defense you develop, this skewed connection. If you penetrate a field, then she'll yield in a new direction. I was used to texting straight from DMs to wannabe BMs who begin sending illicit pics without requesting. Sketching out her plans of the future she thought was destined. Dodging an ex-man from the past, trying to deflect him. Defecting off of social media, year and a half. Cut her hair, joined the gym and started a new yoga class. No compassion for the passive aggressive that lack passion. Tell her to follow back and she'll laugh at you just for asking. She said they only want to try to break down my walls so they can break down my walls. Without love, it'll never happen. I'm like slow down, watch yourself, love. Slow down, come again, love. Slow down, watch yourself, love. Slow down. And I told her, please don't confuse me with other fellas you dealt with. And please don't refuse me off information yourself skip. You know that it takes more than a first impression, a reverse conjecture to understand when a person's stretching the truth. We need a larger sample size. And please don't expect me to bear the weight from your past baggage with random guys. You can't surmise from a couple of bad apples that grabbed at you and that's indicative and say that we all a hassle. I had to grapple with separation and crazy exes that tried to haggle my current woman and say I'm reckless. They say I'm a skeptic is an understatement. The underlying blatant truth is we all need to be somewhat patient. Some would say that love's a gamble, I disagree. Love's an investment, a stock exchange, and the currency of the person that holds the power. Guard your heart and you can still get devoured. Take a chance with me. Slow down, watch yourself, love. Slow down, come again, love. Slow down, watch yourself, love. Slow down. I feel pretty good, man. Yeah. Hey, yo, Apollo. I'ma come in where I feel comfortable. You feel me? Yeah. Back in my element, under hell I've went. No embellish, that hellish stint, swelling myself was tense. Forced out like the Palestinian settlements, or underdeveloped American kids with melanin. Melanis reparations, my reputation besides the cause. Congratulations, that adulation received was forced. A small portion of philanthropic abortions that border upon paying your dues or paying extortion. I've been through some tribulations. Truthfully, I'm not used to this kind of pressure. I'm trying to learn to contribute patience. Trespassing and tripping over my trepidations. The more success, the more you gotta expect frustration. That's what my conscience said. The common thread that is constantly being wound is expounded upon what I was fed. They said I was dead, they said I was done, they said I was finished. I follow my purpose, resurface without a blemish. Back in my element. Back in my element. Back in my element. Yo, I used to want a locksmith chain flooded with diamonds, fully encrusted, constructed as a reminder to bind the future and present, a preparation for what is brewing. Most of these artists artificially do end up in ruin. I'm doing my diligence. 12th grade I was militant, seducible, ripping out pages out of the crucible, crucifying my English instructor, being disruptive. A meeting with my parents, apparently I'm destructive. I'm cuffing my overalls and we overall in agreeance. Inspiration was stifled, I rightfully have a grievance. I'm grieving over my mother and my grandmother's passing. You holding up so well, fuck off, thank you for asking. I'm basking in every moment but momentarily soaking. I sip the Kool-Aid but you motherfuckers are gulping. They said it was dead, they said I was done, they said it was facts. I follow my purpose, resurface without a scratch. Back in my element. Back in my element. Back in my element. Back in my element. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I'm doing good, bruh. I'm just gonna fuck it. Yeah. Look. Good morning, new world. Good morning, America. No warning, no fear, no mourning, no crying, no tearing up, no Crescent Park in the news, and no cousins that's gearing up, no mothers weeping, and no reason for grieving. We veering up, I'm clearing up any past assumptions. I navigated the path you rated and allocated my space from the trap you brung us. I clung to my aspirations and goals, but the passive aggressive passion niggas be passing off is an act of layman. I'm laying my mark in the sand. I don't wanna play no part in the plan. I don't wanna say what is underway. You can never understand what's in the heart of a man. I manually manufacture my own trajectory. Still petrified, if I step and slide, nobody's catching me. Catch me after I cuff a million. I used to stand in the mirror and merely dream in the moment I ever would touch this feeling. I'm feeling my life is a part of a larger scope. If you garnish hope, then it ain't just my art that you bargain for. Wake up. Yeah. I mean, I'm not wasting a minute, man. Y'all motherfuckers could play around. Hey, yo, Apollo. Yo. Rise and shine, get on top of your grind. Follow your heart and don't ever stop till you fly. Follow your passion, fuck if they asking. They stay down, they get down. This is just a fraction of his compassion, but it isn't cashing. A cash in a check that my ass wrote when I dipped in rapping. This distraction never can fix the past. How do I switch the caption, switch the traction? Niggas be sniffing ass just to get a laughing. Why would I ever rationalize when niggas be hashing out lies? And it just so happens I'm after something, but I'm dragging his pride. And it's like the baggage you have to claim when the package arrives or passage flies, and you have to comply. I've been up, I've been even lower, even though I seen him grow up, seen him blow up, seen him so obscene. Even though it's so obscene, I know it, but I took those bruises in stride, and I pushed that noose to the side. And it ain't just you I confide. I've been up the creek, but the weight is off. Swimming upstream with the hate I scoff. I don't wanna say what is underway. You can never understand what I had to take. I fought. I bought a piece of America's nightmare, sold it back inside the rap at the highest price you could bear. Wake up, yeah. Y'all motherfuckers wanna procrastinate. Yo. Well, y'all motherfuckers waiting on that. Rise and shine, get on top of your grind. Follow your heart and don't ever stop till you fly. Follow your passion, fuck if they asking. They stay down, they get down.